And let me zoom in right now, whatever. Okay. Shit. I hate Cancer people. People with Cancer placements cross watching for Cancer. Okay. Um, you give me a feeling that I never. Can I lift this up? And I deserve it, and I know I deserve it. It's becoming something that's impossible to ignore. I was wondering, maybe. Do the unthinkable. Somebody looked up. It's cute. Y'all energy's got some cuteness in it. Okay, also do the unthinkable. Something we never done before. We're experiencing something that I never had before. Okay. So I got the reciprocity energy for you. I heard what is it? It's an older song by the Brat where she be like, word up, hey, word up, hey, word up, hey, for real though. So I don't know what that part might mean something to somebody, but it was just like a blues clue for me. Okay. All right. That's what I can think of it. Um, Give It To You is the name of the song by the Brat. So somebody's a big baby and somebody else got the nerve to be spoiling this big baby or giving them their way, giving them whatever their heart desires. They're gonna spoil you right, but this is good for you. This is a person who is willing to give you anything just to see you smile. And then you done ran up on the right person. Reciprocity. And then I heard that, baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want. The give and the take being equal. Keep you waiting on them to change, but they don't. So that's some other energy. Something I wrote down because I was like, yeah, I've been keeping the meditation short because it'll take me a long time to try to write down a bunch of stuff, and then it'll be postponing the readings. So there's some good reciprocity energy. It's something like you're receiving back what you put out there, and I know I feel like it's a equal give exchange between two parties. Okay, um, or this is just somebody getting what they deserve. Okay, getting what they earn, getting what they work for, getting what is theirs. And somebody else out there is possibly waiting on their reciprocity. Like somebody keep telling you they gonna change, telling you they gonna do this, telling you gonna do that, and they don't do a fuck ass thing. Okay, I'm sorry, but they do. That's for somebody else. And I don't know if you're getting any reciprocity in the situation or not, but they a lie. People be lying. Hi. More people lie than tell the truth. I feel like they do. Hello. They do. They just do. Okay. What we got for the Cancer people, universe, ancestors, and the spirit guides? What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do the Cancer people need to know at this time? Reciprocity. That's what we talking about. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Hello, I'm doing good. How you? Somebody be sharing their thoughts with somebody, or maybe y'all think the same thing and then spit, like, blurt it out at the same time. I was thinking that. I don't know what that is. Ten of Swords. And then we got the Ace of Cups. And then we got the Five of Cups. Is this the wrong time for somebody? Intuition still playing a role. Somebody don't want to do something they regret, where your intuition's coming through with your messages that you need to know. I don't know what this Ten of Swords would be representing for somebody. A resolution. Something being over. But the Ace of Cups is like blessing. Something starting again. Cancer. The Magician. And the Knight of Wands. The Justice card. The Chariot. The Hangman. And the King of Cups. Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Pisces. You give me a feeling that I never. This don't look like good. This don't look like I'm something I'm talking about. But hold on, I'm sure it all pull together. Just the energy be energy. The Magician, the Knight of Wands. Somebody's using their energy. Somebody's using their energy, their tools, their resources to be flighty, to be non-reliable, to get in, get out, take what they want and go. This could be somebody using their energy to maybe get what they want out of a situation. But the truth, the truth is coming out, or something's being balanced out here with the Justice card. Putting the Chariot energy out, meaning that somebody's moving on, leaving it behind, or becoming victorious. This could be becoming victorious. But I feel like if this is somebody manipulating the energy to get what they want, and the truth is coming out, or the scales are balancing themselves out, this Chariot is somebody leaving the shit behind after pausing to reflect. And I don't know if this was you, King of Cups, pausing to reflect, or somebody's pausing to reflect on you. Why are they leaving you behind, though? This would be a pausing to reflect and leaving something behind at the same time. And in some cases, this could be a simple perseverance here, or somebody's manifesting. They're using their resources to manifest something that's actually not going so bad. It's actually going pretty good here with the Chariot energy. It's taking off fast. After a pause to contemplate, this could be something business-wise. King of Cups, a good business opportunity, good business deal. The Knight of Wands could simply be somebody persevering or determined to be fair, to get their fairness, or something of that nature. What's this Magician? The Nine of Wands. The Four of Cups. And the King of Swords. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The Sun, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups. The King of Cups. The Knight of Swords. This is like... This is the Sun. This is like exposure, enlightenment, awareness of something that's been having somebody trapped in their head, their thoughts. And it could be you, Queen of Cups, or you, King of Cups. Go, just close her out. Because it's going to postpone. Thank you. But it's like a harsh truth here. And I feel like in some cases, somebody could be like maybe exposing a harsh truth to you, or standing up and defending a harsh truth. Gemini. Somebody could be dealing with a Gemini. This could be a Libra. Shit, it could be an Aquarius. But the Magician is showing up with the Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? It's like wounded warrior energy. Somebody's been making choices, movements, decisions out of wounded warrior energy. And this is causing them to miss out on the opportunity. Or somebody's bored and discontent with their behavior and the way that they're moving. This person don't have a fucking clue what they're doing. I feel like they're maneuvering through an illusion, which is this wounded warrior energy. They need the rose-colored glasses, got them blinded or whatever. What's this King of Swords doing? Queen of Wands. Six of Swords. The Five of Pentacles. So this is somebody. The King of Swords is trying to get into calmer waters here. The waters are choppy. He's possibly at the risk of taking a loss here in the process of taking a loss. And then the Queen of Wands. Ace of Wands. Somebody's been secretly wanging the wang. It's another woman here. And somebody's leaving that behind because they don't want to play. I don't want to be a player no more. But I don't feel like somebody don't want to deal with a player no more. Like, sorry, bye, I'm out. Chariot. Leaving that shit in the past. Four of Pentacles to the Judgment. Yeah, this is somebody, they making that bed, now it's time to lay in it. Or they made the bed already. Yep. See, there go the Justice card. It's here too. That's where the balance is coming in, the fairness, because somebody was flighty. Somebody was not reliable. Somebody decided to hold back. That was their final judgment call. So now somebody else the justice is coming in, for bringing somebody else out the situation. Like you want to hold back, well, then this person's going to be moving on. Four of Swords. The Page of Wands. And that's like the universe guiding. Like, come on, let's go this way. Your intuition telling you, leave that motherfucker alone. We're about to take you to wish fulfillment. Since they want to hold back, let's do this. Let's do that. Since this masculine energy don't want to take charge of the connection or fight for it, then we're going to use this sword to cut his ass off. See, somebody was guided to keep moving on since you want to play games. Justice. We're going to let's bring you over here where it's a little bit more fair. Where it's a little bit more equilibrium, where it's a little bit more reciprocity. Let's bring you over here where somebody going to be appreciative of what you offer and what you bring to this table. See, that's then you start to get a move on, doing whatever it is that you're feeling guided to do, trusting in the process, okay? And then boom, now you're rolling up on a reason to celebrate. Three of Cups. It's a cheers. Cheers to the freaking weekend. I drank to that. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's a celebration right there. Glasses up and a toast is being prepared. And then the Queen of Cups. I mean, the High Priest. Yep, both of them. The High Priestess, Queen, and the King of Cups. I feel chills. Why? I feel like in some cases there's like a water sign woman being led to a water sign man, or vice versa. So the process is just being trusted here. Somebody's like just trusting in their intuition with the full energy. And that's where it is. You head somewhere. Six of Cups, something new. That's what you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating something new after that Ten of Swords took place. I don't know how the gap in between the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Cups. They was both on the bottom. But there's something new coming in here. New energy. Fresh, pure, young. Like, and then the Four of Wands. Three of Pentacles. There's something to build here. Could be an earth sign for some of you. This could be like somebody who's going to be your husband. King of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. You should have known better than to think I would leave. You should have known better than to doubt me. And I don't think that's about leaving. I feel like somebody doubted somebody. And they were going to regret it. And it's costing them. The person they doubted is finding themselves in the arms of somebody different. Somebody who won't underestimate. Somebody who's more fair. Somebody who knows how about reciprocity and giving back what they receive. So, what's this Knight of Wands? Because we don't need the flighty player like people we can't depend on. That's what we don't need. That could have been a Scorpio that you was dealing with. Yeah, Queen of Cups to the Death card. That's Scorpio energy. This could be Cancer dealing with Scorpio. Or somebody was flighty. The situation is coming to an end or did come to an end because the harsh truth is that you're not reliable. You in and out. You a player. You ain't somebody I could depend on. So that's just that. And my feelings got hurt. See, that's what I said. Somebody's heart got broke, but then they moved to start healing. You move to heal, and then King of Wands. Look, now somebody wants to fight for the connection after you cut their asses off. What's the Queen of Cups doing? I don't feel like you want this, though. You might pause around to contemplate, but I don't feel like you want this person. Okay, in some cases, your heart is still broken. You're still secretly hurting with this moon energy. The opportunity is like there's this new opportunity here. There's some loyalty coming in here for you. But I feel like you deep down, you still feel hurt by something. And you might not wear it on your sleeve or show it. You might, in everyday life, they might think you look fine and you're happy. But I feel like maybe at night, you might let some emotions off your chest. Or when you're in the shower or some shit like that. What's this Page of Pentacles? So the loyalty could have been what got your heart broken with this Three of Swords energy. And deep down, you still hurt by some type of lesson that you learned from giving your loyalty to somebody. Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces. I feel like you will conquer and overcome past this moment, but I do feel like you went through this and now there's an opportunity of you being loyal to somebody in a past situation and now somebody's here to be loyal to you. But I do feel like due to the lesson that you learned while being loyal to someone else, this has got you afraid, got you a little bit nervous, got you a little bit scared, but I feel like it's victorious energy here. You will be celebrating, giving up that cheers to the freaking weekend. I drank to that, yeah, yeah. See, that's the star with the Two of Cups. This is you're going somewhere, you're being called to, guided, led somewhere. I feel like the lesson, you don't really want to hold on to it too bad. Take it with you for your experience, for your knowledge, but you need to go through things so that you can see clearly, right? But you ain't supposed to be like, oh, fuck, just let it just, you got to keep it moving because 9 times out of 10, when you get out that lesson, it's going to be a blessing too. Or sometimes they may bless you in the lesson. And sometimes when you be like, oh, I'm not ready, because that's how you see it. Tell about the Justice card. There's the fairness coming in. There's the balance coming in. And you might hesitate. There's the Two of Pentacles. There's the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you will hesitate. It is fair. It is balanced. It is reciprocity. But I feel like you will hesitate. I feel like you're going to feel passion for the person, but you're still going to hesitate. You're not going to know if you can trust this connection. It could be with an Aquarius, could be a Pisces. But I feel like you'll pause to reflect with this Hangman energy. And you'll end up putting some work into it. But the thoughts will keep you in your head for a while. Oh, dang, I was supposed to keep that card. That was my card that I was using. Whatever. The Knight of Pentacles. Yep, you're going to move real slow. Slow rolling. But you're going to be working your way. Making my way downtown. So that reciprocity, once you really wrap your mind around it and see that it's reciprocity, you're going to see. You're going to start putting the work into that shit. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you. You're going to be defensive. You're going to be guarded because you've been healing yourself. But once you see that this is... Tomorrow will come and girl, I can't wait. It's our anniversary. Once you know it's the start of some anniversary that'll be here next year, baby, you ain't gonna hesitate. I really want to say, my darling, today is a special day we call our own. Okay. It's a lot of love energy rolling through here. Tell me that you love me and I'll be there. Tell about the Hangman. What's the pause to reflect? What's the stagnation? What's the seeing things from another perspective? Something you're going to do when you decide to give in to this. But I feel like it's only going to be only after you realize this is some reciprocity from whatever else. Some fairness coming in from wherever else, right? But I do feel like you pause to contemplate on the situation. Whereas you might oppose or fight it off a little bit. But then your intuition is going to let you in on a little secret. Queen of Pentacles energy. Yep. They're letting you know that this love being offered to you, they're going to give you a perspective on it. It's worth building, honey. I know you've been holding these birds and Cancer, but it's worth building. Somebody trying to turn you into a Queen of Pentacles, okay? That's what that's about. Tomorrow will come and girl, I can't wait. It's our anniversary. You only have anniversaries in like marriages, but people do be calling it a happy anniversary when they've been dating a year or some shit. I don't know, but I feel like anniversaries is supposed to be for marriages, but to each its own, okay? So, tell me about the High Priestess, the King of Wands. Yeah, your intuition gonna tell you this ain't somebody to just talk a good game. This is somebody who walked the walk and you about to see it. Because first you're gonna be like, I don't know intuition. I don't know universe. I don't know, can I trust this? And then boom, big boss masculine energy gonna pull up on his action, like on his A game is what I heard. So I don't know if that's a Leo masculine or this is just a masculine. Because the fire sign energy, the king, he out here coming to take a leadership role. He coming to make shit, get shit done, to do some, make action happen. And then I feel like that exposes something, or it's gonna make you happy. You're passionate, wish fulfilled, feeling like somebody's connected to you on a soul level. Like, you won't trust it at first, but then you'll see by somebody's actions. Their actions will expose to you. Mm-hmm. Look, that's somebody really going to a commitment, a solid one that's gonna last. And then you're gonna be still nervous. Palms is itchy. Oh boy, I'm just saying now. It's good. Look, Wheel of Fortune. As I said, it's gonna work out. I don't know why I say, but that's then the Wheel of Fortune pops out here with me. Something's gonna work out. Something's shifting. Something's going in your favor. It's like luck or wealth. There's the Emperor ready to build. Okay. So about this King of Cups. In some cases, the masculine I'm referring to could be you. Cancer masculine energy. Ten of Wands. And you look like you putting burdens down. You know what? The Tower. Because there's been a aha moment. There's been an epiphany, Tiffany. There's been some moment of clarity. That's what there's been here. I gotta get my stuff together, cause I got someplace to go. And I'm praying when I get there, I see everyone I know. I don't know what the fuck that's about. That's the little lady singing. I'm talking about they want to go to heaven. Well, they trying to talk about they got to get their life right, though. That's what they saying. They got to get their life right because they want to go to heaven. That's basically what they're saying. So I don't know if somebody feels like they need to get their life right, or this epiphany Tiffany is putting reality check in the perspective that you need to get your life right, or something's going on, but there's burdens here. Then you receive messages by the Tower, though. The Tower is a shocking revelation, but it's well needed. Okay, tell me about this. What's the Tower? What's the revelation? What's the way reality check for you? The Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Like, you'll be supposed to be the husband. That's what it look like. But you got to put an end to this flighty ass behavior. Not saying that you're a player, but you could be. Now, but your energy is flighty. Somebody can't rely on you, depend on you. That is you. They can't rely on you and depend on you in love. You got to use your willpower. Be strong, be courageous, and offer that love you feel, or your person you love is going to walk away from you. This is about you being strong, being courageous, and being willing to step up to the plate. Receiver, what's this Page of Wands? There's you again. This is, they're just talking to you. You received communication that this is your wish fulfillment. So what are you waiting for? If I'm Cindy to you, this is the movie Scream. I'm just saying. Get it out. Get it done. I'm just saying. Well, then you get up. He always hopped out when they asked him that. So then stop waiting. Three of Pentacles reversed. No more waiting. We don't no more patience. Get out there and get her done. This is your wish fulfillment. That's supposed to be your happy ever after. Are you going to go get it, sir? Are you going to extend that love that you feel in your heart, sir? Are you going to be strong and let them know how you really feel? Oh, I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. What other messages for the Cancer people? What else is they need to know? What is it? What is it? It's about reciprocity, baby. Are you going to get out there and get it? That's what I want to know. King of Pentacles. Three Cups. I don't feel like this is just any old give and take. I feel like this is something solid. This is something that takes you to the altar. For marriage, though. I mean, you can go to the altar for many things. I'm just saying. See, first of all, I know these so-called players wouldn't tell you this. Somebody gonna be leaving the King of Swords behind. Closing that cycle out, putting an end to it, and then you're just gonna happen to walk. I feel like it just catches you at the wrong time, but it works out after a little bit of a tussle. Let's take this thing and make this love feel relevant. Didn't you know I loved you from the start? Yeah. Nope. Didn't know you loved me from the start because you wouldn't tell me, remember? I've been waiting on you to get this strength and this courage and express yourself. Somebody poses a risk of a connection coming to an end if they do not talk. If they don't say anything, then they're going to make somebody feel pressed. Or, that's not the word. Feel, that they have no other choice but to walk away because emotionally a situation is not serving them at this point. If you're not giving into emotion and you're fighting it off, then what is the point of me continuing to put my energy in, huh? No point at all. No point in me wasting my time, your time, or anybody's. Like, there's no point. Let's just keep it moving. And that's what that boils down to. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like the reciprocity is going to be like, it's going to be an equal give and take, but I feel like it's going to be like something that's going to land into marriage. The Six of Wands reverse. And I feel like it happens to you after you walk away from or end up very guarded from a situation that was not very appreciative of you at all. Could have been with an earth sign. I feel like it could have been a little bit toxic. Like it just wasn't great. It wasn't great at all. So the situation does catch you off guard. They do catch you at a time and a moment where you're very guarded at a, or guarded towards something. But I feel like your guard will come down. The guards, all 9 of them, will come down one at a time. What's the Six of Wands reverse? Nine of Swords, the Hermit. There's a masculine energy. I think that Six of Wands would be him. The Emperor. There's a lesson being taught behind somebody doing something quick for short-term victory and success. I feel like, but it falls through, right? This is somebody trying to take the shortcut to make something happen real quick. But this is somebody's choices, movements, and decisions that now got them stressed out. This is some emperor of some sort. And they're stressing about the fact that they held back from a solid opportunity. Or they're stressing about some type of decision that they made that got them left out in the cold or forced them to take this loss of such a great commitment. It would have been great if the waters were calm, but I don't feel like they were. They were very choppy. This person could attempt to fix things with you, hoping that you come in, hoping that you're willing to take a risk with them. This could be you coming in here to this air sign woman, hoping to get on the same page with her and getting her to take a risk with you. But she does not. She could have options, or she could be not so sure what to do. She wants to do what makes her happy. She wants to give birth to her happiness, her wish fulfillment. She don't got time to be dealing with ego and fighting when it comes to love and relationships. So I feel like y'all gonna get to the bottom of something at the very least. It's gonna be a well needed conversation taking place there, or clarity at the very least can be had. And I'm hearing closure for somebody. The Page of Wands to the Five of Cups. That's, yeah, y'all gonna talk about it. You're gonna receive communication about disappointments, past disappointments that's possibly been affecting your ability to express, offer, give love. But your intuition is always here. If you feel like you don't know what to do what feels the best. Okay. I feel like the slowness or the lack of action is causing a bunch of burdens in the situation, where you might be dealing with a fire sign woman who is bored and discontent with the resources, the energy, and the time that you are deciding to invest. In fact, they feel like you're not investing much. You're holding back instead of giving the solid opportunity that they know that you can. Somebody don't want to waste time no more, or they feel like they've wasted enough. Like, let's get this show on the road, or let's get the fuck going home because I don't have time for it, is what it's given. Somebody's feel like you've wasted their time enough, or they've wasted enough time with you if you not either get serious or get the fuck on. This is how they're seeing it, right? But in many cases, somebody's going to find themselves in a decent relationship with some reciprocity, or a decent business, a decent position, because that's what this is all about. It does seem that it may try to creep up on you at not the best time, leaving you to second guess or side eye a blessing. But as long as you follow your intuition and do what feels right to you, I feel like there's no way you can fuck this up. So there's that. Do not allow fear to keep you stuck, stagnated, or doing nothing. Okay? And you will be fine other than that. And I just feel like there's no way you can really mess this up at all. I feel like this is something that was already earned. These are situations that already took place that you already been through. Like, this is a balance happening by the universe, like balancing out a situation, making it fair and delivering it to you. So, reciprocity. Getting what you deserve, getting what's yours, getting what you worked for, you earned, you're entitled to, whatever. Okay, so, but yeah, that's what I got for you, Cancer people. And thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Namaste, be blessed, protect your energy. Thanks.